Now, a question keeps bouncing back on why illegal fishing still happens in Uganda when the authorities have the capability to have it stopped with immediate effect. Then what then has failed? Government, through the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industries and Fisheries, issued new guidelines to help address the challenges of overfishing and the decline of Nile perch fish stocks. Details in this report.
The State Minister for the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Industries and Agriculture, Helen Adoa, during a press conference on Friday, revealed that Uganda was facing a significant reduction of the Nile perch stocks, causing great worry to the sector due to illegal fishing methods.
The continued use of illegal fishing gears targeting immature fish is affecting the recruitment of the Nile perch to the fishery.
Some fishermen, on the other hand, disagree with what the government is saying.
Government claims to support illegal fishing, but they support importing illegal fishing nets. The Chinese companies should be banned from exporting nets to Uganda.
Fishing is not only the activity taking place here on Lake Victoria. Other activities such as charcoal burning and sand mining take place quite often. At Gaba landing site, the situation has been calm, mainly due to the heavy rain. Francis Sabiti Katuramu, chairman Gaba Market Traders Association, sheds more light on the issue of deployment and why the UPDF and the Marine Unit have fought against unwanted fishing on the lake.
These soldiers on the lake who are trying to fight these immature fish. So they get problems with them, of course. People, they stop them to fish these immature fish, but automatically they cannot.
Sabiti adds that as leaders in the area, they have tried their best to prevent fishing of immature fish, but culprits still opt for other ways to go ahead with their actions.
So I am among those who are fighting such habits.
Stephen Biachika, a resident of Mukono district, sells his produce at Gaba landing site. He started fishing immediately after dropping out of Senior 5 and he has never looked back.
You can't find those illegally fishing exposing themselves. They hide away. Since government earns revenue from these imported nets, it finds it hard to freeze this source of taxes.
As for his counterpart in the fishing business, Nyigisa says there is a hidden understanding between the manpower that carries out illegal fishing and authorities on the lake, reason they have lasted long on the lake.
It's easy to chase them away, but they bribe the inspectors and then go ahead with illegal fishing.
Due to the calamities witnessed in 2020, COVID-19 pandemic and the flooding, the catches declined, leading to a decline of fish going to factories to 30,465 tons in 2020. And by June 2021, the factories were only able to access 8,000 tons. This decline is threatening the closure of all factories since they are now operating at less than 10% installed capacity. When you visit these landing sites, you'll only find the big boats that are authorized and licensed. However, you'll not find the small boats that practice the illegal methods of fishing, not until you proceed to the lake. Lucky Atwaire Ibinjira, CTV, PM edition.
In the same context, chaos has continued to ensue in Rukunjiri district after government issued directives to have all fishermen in southwestern Uganda registered. Locals, however, accuse government of being oppressive and unfair in issuing licenses.
Rashama landing site, located in Rukunjiri district, is one of the most popular fishing destinations in southwestern Uganda. Although the place has for long been a recognized fishing site, many of the locals have on several occasions been demanding for the withdrawal of Uganda People's Defence Force soldiers deployed there as part of the Fisheries Protection Unit. Recently, fishermen at Rashama landing site in Rukunjiri district decided to part ways with officials from the Chief Administrative Officer, who they accuse of treating them harshly.
I came on the lake in 2000. I paid my dues and acquired a license. I took a loan of 15 million, but I was mistreated by Afande Nwagaba.
According to the Chief Administrative Officer of Rukunjiri, the ongoing exercise to register fishermen aims at streamlining the fisheries, a decision that has been resisted by locals.
The exercise now is registering all people interested in the fish industry. Those are fishermen, anybody called a fisherman, or somebody involved in the fish business, plus what they call barbaria, the actual people who go to get the fish from the lake. I know we have over 200 barbaria here.
Locals, on the other hand, allege that the registration of fishermen to enable them acquire fishing licenses is still unclear and oppressive in nature.
But this one is a registration exercise to know who is who. But the licensing has vetting. You look at people who are perpetual thieves, some are involved in bad activities. Those need rehabilitation first before we entrust them.
Locals attribute the continuous clashes between marine officers and fishermen to the CAO's office, adding that fish is the only source of livelihood.
I have 3 children I have to look after. We can't be treated like this.
Rashama landing site is found on Lake Edward and has been a center of attention. Congolese fishermen have on several occasions been arrested and boats impounded for crossing the borderline and entering Uganda.